Chika does him, he put you there as the head of directorate so that any moment you don't see him, you take action, and you don't see him. What action have you taken? You depend on what people will tell you. You are scared of being called bad names. You are scared of being hated or rejected by the people around you. The people around you is not as important as Mazen and the Kalu freedom. To tell you that you truly need Mazen and the Kalu, ever since he was taken, what have we done? Where have we gotten to? Have we moved an inch? Have we moved an inch, even a step, even to raise leg, not to drop that leg? We have not done anything ever since Mazen Nantikalo was taken. See, we cannot see it. See, we cannot understand it. We keep pointing, accusing fingers here and there. You point that person, you point the other, you point me. You think that will solve your problem? You think that will solve the problem we have in this struggle? It's a shameful thing that the enemy laughs at you every day by day. The enemy is a laugh at you. I know how many calls I get, anonymous call I get that mocks me every day. You make noise in social media. After making noise, you come and take Nantikalo out. Let me see you. That means our noise amount to nothing. We are now noise makers. Why DOS are the good people? Because they take good turns.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
About my brother.
Sir, I'm Daniel Ogochukwu from Anambra State.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yes, I heard what you are lamenting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, men and women of goodwill. My name again still remains Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer, preaching nothing but the undiluted truths. Please hit the like button and share. Bring your chair very closely. Bring your chair very closely. Hit the like button and share. Ashiburobi have come again, known as the Great Seer, please. If you are listening to me, you must share this very program to your family, your friends, and your well-wishers. Very, very important to allow the gospel to go viral. Very, very importantly. Now, I come across this very video of Ugo 247 talking about Chike Edoziegi, asking him, what have they done ever since Onyendu is not around? They have literally calmed the tension. And let me say, from the video that I see the passion of a man who literally wants freedom. Yes, I must let you know the truth. I see the passion of a man who literally wants freedom. And then, what have changed? I'm asking 247. What have changed? You see, one thing with Okochicho is that when you come in freedom, along the line, if you do not stay consistently and hunger have shifted your brain, you would deviate from your original goal and begin to do otherwise. If you listen to 247, you will hear him asking Chike Doziem that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not around. Now that the gospel is supposed to be carried, the men of God, the church of God, the pastors, the bishop, including the pope, including the cardinals, especially the head of the cardinal, His Holiness, should carry out the apostolics. That what they are is on social media talking rubbish, absolutely rubbish. What is the achievement of Chika Edoziono? You see him passionately asking those questions, and it is very, very welcome. I'm not going to say anything bad in this particular video because I saw a man passionately looking for freedom. Then I saw this other video I saw this other video, which he titled, Ugo 247 ran away and abandoned her Madam USB Nigeria. Madam USB Nigerian Madam. Ugo, you refuse to stream out your Madam USB. Why? Yeah, I don't know, but before somebody writes such a thing, there is a problem somewhere. They say no smoke without fire. Even the people on social media wouldn't know. There is no smoke without fire. Yes, there is no smoke without fire. Considering the fact that he, 247, titled This is 247 from his platform that I copied this very thing, not other person. He titled it like this. So there is no smoke without fire. Something is wrong somewhere. And considering the fact that even 247 himself designed this is a literally mock at his madam. He designed the madam putting the whistle. How many of you remember the whistle? People, when I speak here, some people will say, this is a lie. Show me lies in what I have said. I quote it fact and figure. Some people will say, hey, why are you attacking this woman? Nigeria is, Oga, this woman is the agent of Nigeria. I should leave her to collect our money, to deceive our people. Which Nigeria am I facing? When Nigeria is on my leg, mmadụ ya ebu ụzọ bupụ stone nọ ya n'anya before chọba nke ọ na-ebupụ onye ọzọ. You will start from your leg. Those representing Nigeria, ebupụtegoro anyị Nigeria n'ọbụ ụkwụ anyị, and you want me to spare them. Considering the fact that 247 have to design the madam with a whistle, this is a literal mock. If you don't know, it's a literally mock at his own madam. Forget about this thing that he is saying here, which I will allow you people to watch in full time. That he can't pay, he no go anywhere. We know all of those things. At least I have been closer to him. For him to say this, there is problem somewhere. Yes, it's somebody that I have been closer to. But now I am asking him, where is his conscience? Where is that original zeal for him? That zeal, what are you doing? What have you done? Today, Ugo 247, the question is put to you. What have you and your madam done? Or do you want to be a woman rapper? Huh? What have you and your madam done? What have you done? There is maybe probably then in this very freedom, people have come bankrolling. Once they get somebody bankrolling them, they shut up. That's the same question we ask. But we are against the freedom, but you are there asking other people, what have they done? Can you people show me something that they have done positively in this very freedom? All those people supporting her knows that she have not done anything. Every Saturday, the only time that you can see that woman come out to tell you Nigeria on the day of fundraising, she will make that statement so that it is a plain brain game, so that your brain will arise. You will say, what an evil, you donate ego. Those money that people keep on donating from January to December, where is the money? President, at the end of the day, after making those nonsense, what have she done? The answer remains nothing. The man that she showed people, this man that see you, holy mountain, holy mountain, holy mountain, Master Simon Ebe, DPPPM, where are the men today? What work have they done? You people will satisfy your conscience. That is the reason why I am Emmanuel. That is the reason why I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Please. And I don't want my name to be addressed as Emmanuel Oremi Juice again. I don't want anyone to address me as Emmanuel or Remigius, please. Emmanuel va hanketa, Remigius va hanketa, and I must answer the name which is inimical to our ancestors, which have the connection, the connectivity with my Mo and my Moane, with Ajani, with Agụ Ifufe, with mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo, with mmiri niile Igbo ji wee biri, Ọmarimo, Ọkwa, Nwangene, Urashi, Omashi. All these names have no English name. All those names have nothing called English name. Omambara River, which the white man renamed the River Niger. It is Omambra, Mini Omambra, Urimini Omambra. They have nothing, no connectivity with Oyibo. And let me tell you people the fact. If you go to a particular river, you want to offer a sacrifice, you must look for the name. If you don't know the indigenous name of that river, all the sacrifices that you are offering there is in vain. Unless you refuse to mention the name. That is the reason why some people will take some people to river after offering sacrifices. That is because you desecrate the river and the river have desecrated you. It's not that the river is evil. It is you desecrate the river in turn desecrates you and what you brought to them. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke a na-akọ mmiri onye mma agwụ ụnụ. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. Onye ji okwukwu ya kwere udo. Ọmụnwa Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, preaching. Were olu mmara m. If you want to hear me, hear me. I am preaching nothing but the undiluted. Nothing but the undiluted. Eziokwu nke Chineke a na-akọ mmiri ọkwa ihe nji wee bịa. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. That you don't know that I'm preaching the gospel of truth doesn't mean anything. It means that the demons in you is singing Hallelujah, Hosanna in the highest. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, known as the Grace Year Place, or the Sea of this year, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke a na-akọ mmiri, eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. On him they preach. Hit the like button and share, please. Hit the like button and share this very program so that it will go viral. Now, if you look at 247 here, I have asked 247 there is no problem that you attack Chike Edozie, asking him, what have he done in respect of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? There is no problem. But now it have fallen onto your shoe. That thing that you wanted him to do then, like you said in this second video, that you are rooted in Okampe and you are here, USB have collected the money of indigenous people from December till this moment. It is 7 good months. What have they done for the people? When I mean what have they done, you know how we measure victory in this very agitation is how we push the criminals away. Because if you listen to Pantami said that they have a global orchestration to take the Gulf of Guinea. And how do they take the Gulf of Guinea? That means they must sweep all of us away. I think you do not listen to Pantami. Why saying that? I think I have to play it so that people will listen. Then I will come back and let you know. I played this yesterday. I must play it now so that we know what we are doing to ourselves and know where we are getting ourselves into. Please pay attention and listen.
The truth of the matter is the world is an interconnected global community. Whatever happens in Iran and Israel have complete effect in wherever it is in the world, especially in Nigeria. Shia have almost 9 million people in Nigeria. And that's a nation on itself, right? So they have massive following. And the fact that they have some reliance on Nigeria's powerhouse, they are Nigerian supporters, I think it should make sense. And again, when you look at what is happening in the Sahel, look at the terror groups in the Sahel. Most of these terror groups are cells orchestrated and planned by international actors. The major player, you know, in the Sahel, we have about 5 major terror groups, all of them under the umbrella of one terror group that is called Janim. Jamaatul Nasr al-Isra al-Muslimin, that's Janim. So all under them, you have IGI, Islamic State in the Greater Sahara. You also have Masina Liberation Front. You have ISWAP. You have Boko Haram. And then you have Katiba Masina. So when you look at the direction, the guy who is in charge of Janim, which is the umbrella body that is governing all this terror group, is called Iyad al-Ghali. Iyad al-Ghali, this man was regulated, of course, was recruited by some Western interests, by some international actors during the Algerian rebellion against the French in the 1990s. And this is the man that is still heading. And when you look at their strategic direction, they are actually heading towards the Gulf of Guinea. It's not about some Fulani bandits trying to attack some natives, some farmers trying to fight with some herders. It is a strategic movement. The entire global conflict in the Middle East is around control of 2 things: energy and oil, energy and food. Then one of the most important thing again is the mineral resources, but the major thing is energy security and food security. And any country that have control of the Middle East have complete control of the global power. And that is why if you check historical antecedents, most of the religion that came from the Middle East have global spread. But religions that start from China or religions that come from China or India, they hardly spread globally because of the node of the place. That place connect all the continents of the world, and almost all
you can move by land.
You can move by land, you can move by water. You have Indian Ocean, you have Arabian Sea, you have Mediterranean Sea, you have Persian Gulf, and at the same time you have the Euphrates and the Tigris River coming together, binding into the Arabian Gulf. So when you look at all those areas, it's a very massive high traffic area. So whoever control that area control the whole world, and whatever affect that place flows down to this base. And when you look at the strategic direction of these terror groups, they are coming gradually, hitting the forest, pushing in towards the Gulf of Guinea. Some of them are helping, you know, some of the crises that we have in Benue, pushing towards Calabar. You also have another people that are coming from Ambazonia in Cameroon, pushing towards the Gulf from this side. And from this side too, you have another ones pushing towards Ondo, trying to hit. That is exactly the whole target, to control the energy supply of West African belt. And then we are all sitting and waiting. When somebody in Iran, like the Khamenei, you know, mentioned Nigeria, we were thinking that we should just take it and say, no, this guy should not. No, he is giving a signal. That means we need to up our game. We have to find a way to ensure that we have a very good relationship at the border to push these people, these attackers, to stay in those countries where they are attacking, in Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Chad, and Benin Republic, where they are. That is where we need to keep them. And the reason why you see some of these Fulani bandits have massive weapons is because majority of the people leading these terror groups are actually Fulanis. Not that they are supporting the Fulani agenda, but they are supporting the grand agenda that is pushing them, that is paying them. And when you look at what happened in Syria, Shara, the current president of Syria, was an ISIS member. Right? And then he was pushed by the same Israel, and he took over control of Syria, giving them airwaves to get into Iran. Now, the same case may likely happen where we have Amadou Kufa, who is the head of Masina Liberation Front, and then you also have Ilyas Ajibo, who is heading Islamic State in the Greater Sahara. All of them have relationship, tribal, of course, relationship. They could continue to flow weapons.
So you just listen to Pantami, right? This is the faith that all of us, we need to block this thing. He said that there is global orchestration. What happens in Israel have the global effect, which means all of them know. This guy was the one that was quoted supporting terrorism. This is the same person that was quoted, gotten, sponsoring terrorism, was invited into Arise to give analysis based on the Israel and the Palestinian war. And he made a very big revelation. how they, they don't hide themselves, how they seems to fight, how they wants to take over the indigenous land belonging to the indigenous people, how they wants to capture Gulf of Guinea, that is Bight of Biafra, which they renamed after the war, Gulf of Guinea. How they wants to capture Bight of Biafra, Bight of Biafra, and everything seems to be normal. We are here talking, playing propaganda to each other. I'm not going to insult you because you're an elderly man. And I will talk to you in a way and manner that worth talking to someone. 247, sir. Our people is no longer personal aggrandizement. We don't talk about personal aggrandizement here. Our people are literally being attacked. What have you done? Please, I don't want to talk about, is USB original or not. From that USB, ihe anyị na-anụ from unu nwa bụ unu mepere embassy, which is a lie. I have asked people, wise people, if you are not independent nation, you cannot open embassy anywhere. You are not independent. How do you know that you are not independent? No independent country have come out openly to recognize you. So if one independent country come out to recognize you, you will open your embassy in that country, then goes to another country that, look, this country have recognized us. Can you allow us to put our embassy here and this? If you can push your diplomatic pushing around or through these ASIs, and those people allow you to establish your embassy, it is a welcome development. You are being recognized. All this nonsense. After the declaration of Biafra, I supported this group called USB Nigeria because it is what it is. If your madam said we should not attack Fulani and protect them, when I said it initially, they come to attack me now. They say she can't say such a thing. But when she come out to agree that she said it, and the reason for her saying it is that Fulanis are not the problem, but the people bringing them. That we should go after those bringing them. How do we know those bringing them? We must chase those buying our own people away first. When you chase those buying people, those buying and stealing blood, once you chase them away, you can be able to identify those bringing them. But she said, protect the people that they have brought. I'm not agitating that they should buy them for civil because we want to be civil. And we want to be civil. Can they go civil? Can they believe like Ngozi? But what I'm saying is to protect the land of Biafra, security-wise. Protect the territorial integrity of Biafra, security-wise. What have all of you done? I'm asking. For those who saying, oh, Chike, you did nothing. It have fallen into your shoe. What have you done? You start preaching, oh, Nina Mepe Embassy Ebe. During the time of Wazirika Imepevere, IPOB Imepere, Biafra Republic government in exile have not washed away. This, I have preached about it before. Biafra government in exile is the government of Mazi Simon Ekpa, where he stands. This Onyara, Georgia, Gaga Mepe Brainwashing Center in America, which you, Ugo 247, knows that this woman is a criminal. You know. Because those who spoke to me said that you told them, ab initio, that this very woman is a Nigerian agent. You know those you spoke to previously. You told them that she is a Nigerian agent. Then 247, what have changed? What changed? I am asking you. What changed? I think what have changed is the money that you make. The money that you made from him, from her. That's the only thing that have changed. When we see this very freedom, and we stand, we want the freedom of our own people. We must be able to protect our own people. We must ensure that our personal gain, our personal aggrandizement is not placed above the freedom of our own people. In this very freedom, I have been able to portray it. Nobody knows what I suffer. But I made it to be so that I will stand strong in this very freedom, not standing to collect 1 naira, 2 naira from anybody. I will stand strong in this very freedom, not standing to collect peanut from anybody. I made it to be so that I will stand straight. Can you stand straight? Una ishina na 200, una declare na Biafra 200 in every state. Umu Biafra koro unu kwere unu because you know that Biafra people forget things easily. They forget things easily. You can play with their intelligence and they think that you are there for them and they will shut up. From 200 in every state, you have moved to now your people have given them what they needed to work. Umu Biafra koro unu kwere unu. Aneche unu kun bido. From there, unu move Emmanuel Oremijus and Adadi Orama that hesitated made the Biafra people not to contribute money. That's as shameless as things that your useless cabinet came to tell me. It made Biafra people not to contribute money, and as such, that thing that you said you have given them is no longer there because we hesitated. Maybe I we made here like say we know here. Later you came out to say, oh, you are giving whistle, and a butter whistle at the rate of is it 90 cents or thereabout, 17 cents or thereabout, but it runs in millions of dollars. Those money, millions of dollars, go nano whistle. Your boy told me that what are they calling him? What are they calling him? Caterpillar brought Egbe to you people at the rate of the Egbe is at the rate of 1 million. So if you people if you convert, let's say for $2 million, if you convert it, it will give you 300 and something million. If you import about 200 AK, import about let's say 50 or 50 machines. GP tank called GP ihe mmabu GP nọ n'ime ya. If you import a GP tank, ọ dị m na-echetakwa ndị mmadụ na-correct m ihe always. GP nọ n'ime ihe a. GP ihe mmabu GP nọ. If you import GP ma ọ bụ tank ma ọ bụ ihe a. Okay. GPM ọbanyere GPM ọ dị ka ọbanyere mba hapụ ya na GP onye ọbụla mazi nke pụrụ na ya onye a were eti di ya onwe ihe gbasara gị. If you import GP, it will reach to the Biafra people, the people in eme ihe a unu na-asụ na unu na-achọrọ freedom, it will get to them. But your people are on social media telling our people that you open embassy. You are no longer government in exile. After telling people that you have open embassy, you tell them again that you are in exile. How can a government in exile open an embassy? Which diplomatic tie, which recognition do you have to open an embassy? Many people do not understand. I know that there are too many illiterates. I am saying that I stopped at primary 3, but there are a lot of people who actually went to university, Timbanti, that did not understand anything. I am Onyebuchi Ashigburuobi. Just hit the like button and share. It is very, very important that you hit the like button and share. Ashigburuobi is here, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. That is what I am preaching. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. I am Onyebuchi Ashigburuobi. So this our brother. To you, if you truly love freedom, if you are made for freedom, if you are not made for your own pocket, ihe gị na family gị yeri, like you always tell me, you should have fight this very freedom in a way and manner that your reputation will remain. But as usual, ịma ịga ọgbakọ na ụmụnna ịhụghị onye ọbụla na-achị hihi mara na onye a bụ onye arụ ala na ụmụnna. If you doubt me, go to your ụmụnna now, go ask elderly people. Ịhụghị onye ọbụla na ụmụnna ọchị ya bụ hihi onye a na-akpa nshi. If you doubt me, go to your ụmụnna. That is how we know ndị na-akpa nshi na ụmụnna. Because ihe a na-achịba ọchị arụrụ ala, ọchị elu n'obi. Ọchị dị n'ihu mana iro dị n'obi. So we identify ọchị dị n'ihu mana iro dị n'obi through ihihi ọchị ahụ a na-ete aka. Ihe kọsụrụ dị ọchị ka ị na-ama. Ihe mere ọchị ya ji wee kwụsị ka ị na-ama. I am Onyebuchi Ashigburuobi, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Jiri olu m mara m. I preach nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. That you don't know that I preach the truth doesn't mean anything. It simply means that eriena gị, taa gị, mechaa gị chọọ, wufuo mmiri gị. Like ndị buoro batrị ha juru na social media. O nwere a lot of people nọ na social media ebupu na batrị ha. Buru ya nnọọ jetue aka. They are still here thinking that their battery is intact. Ebupu na batrị ha. I am Onyebuchi Ashigburuobi, preaching nothing. Eziokwu nke Chineke a na-akụ mmiri. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. That if you don't know that eziokwu ahụ exist, it simply doesn't mean anything. But it simply means that you are not acquainted with the reality of life. I preach nothing but the undiluted. Undiluted. Eziokwu ahụ is what I will keep on preaching here. Jiri olu m mara m. I am Onyebuchi Ashigburuobi, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer place. Can you hear me loud and clear? Chike Doziem is no longer important. Chike Doziunu is no longer important because that man sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wholeheartedly. And the mwala jide na-agwụ eji akwụ. You people can look at how he is now. Ya na ọgbakọ oji ọgwụ onye ka. Ndị niile na-akpa nshi na village unu ga dobe picture Chike Dozie gị, idobe picture onye ịma na-akọ nshi na village unu, ị compare sekedo onye ka. Then anyị amarago nke a. Then 247. Those things that you want Chike Dozie gị to do. I love the things that you posted in this your new video. That you dey kampe, that you in on ihu, that or imecha fight for government. Ịchọ ka ịgbafuzie ka ndị ọzọ destroy yeah. Okay, 247. It is true na ịma mgbafu ka ndị ọzọ destroy yeah. But they said that you refused to restrain your madam's madness. Why did you refuse? You refused to restrain her ego. Why did you refuse? Maka ama m onwe ha ebe ị na-aga. Nwaanyị na-enye gị nri. Ọrụ ha na ị nwetere before. Ama m na offering am prayer to mmụọ ala, begging them. Go anywhere. Inwe dibịa ọbụla ịma ga-ajụọ ha. those time ị na-agwa m na ijighị ego, I begged. My begging was December 2003, which I collected one money after begging somebody to give me money. Then YouTube finally paid me. I did sacrifice on your head for progress to enter into your life. December 2023, I will never forget that day. Oh, ya nwere ihe nji agwa gị, o buru mmadụ ụzọ shiri ite na-ebu ya ụzọ enwe mkpọmkpọ eko na mkpọmkpọ ọkụ. I am a traditionalist, begging the spirit of our ancestors, biko ha mere gị ebere. But since ịghọgo the tiger, ihe niile ahụ ị chọrọ ka Chike Edozie unu mee, you are now in the shoe to do it. What have you done? Ọ pụta na social media akọ ịkọrọ gaa n'elu ịkọrọ gaa n'ala, but you wanted Chike Edozie to command the men. Now nsị na unu nwere men, where have you people commanded the men? Have you commanded the men? My time is up. Bye for now, please.
As for me, and all of me, freedom, not me I stand for. In case you don't know. You dey celebrate, I know they go in. I don't enter the battlefront. I don't conquer the battlefront. I don't dey for sideline. I don't listen. From nowhere, I come sideline, observe. I come closer, look am with your yokometer. As I look and finish, I come enter for the center. As I enter for the center, I come carry the gidigam for center. I stand. I fight this battle since 2021. I fight till this hour. You think I go live am for you, run away, make
Chike Edozie, he put you there as the head of directorate so that any moment you don't see him, you take action, and you don't see him. What action have you taken?
you destroy him. You dey joke. It no go happen. Throw party, your party na in vain. No, na the throw party. You say, okay, you go carry court suit. I dey spend. If you want sue me, come spend. I know the America. No go America go put deceive yourself. No go America deceive yourself. Say na for America they go law suit. I dey spend in case you don't know. Oge chukwu nkere so na akpara wo onye ori. Ano spend. Bia no na spend bia gba ama akwụkwọ. Ndị eriri eri, ndị iberibe.
Chike Edozie, he put you there as the head of directorate so that any moment you don't see him, you take action, and you don't see him. What action have you taken? You depend on what people will tell you. You are scared of being called bad names. You are scared of being hated or rejected by the people around you. The people around you is not as important as Mazen and the Kalu freedom.
Although my time have finished, so I have to add another time to be able to address this very important issue. He said, you are scared to be called names by people around you. The same thing is happening to them now. They are scared to carry out the apostolic. They are scared. You are scared to come back to the government who are carrying out the apostolic. Oh, you know how with your Madam Kampe PM na potosho ya po nile no pa. This was your ranting against Chike Edozie. Ona kama ihe me ka amara ndị kwushiri ike, because if you hear his ranting then you will say, oh, this man, this and that. No, oruo na okpa. Ihe a na-agwazi n'ụmụ Biafra bụ na ha mepere embassy. What a conk lie. Those of you now buy useless embassy, Jugoni your Gogo, can you open embassy in another country without recognition or bilateral agreement? And listen to what your Gogo will tell you. We are in the global age now where you can ask Gogo for anything. People, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not start with lies. Mazen Simon Ekpa did not start with lies. We see the freedom. We know where we focus. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu opened a liaison office. But we in the media then called it embassy. Because people then do not understand what liaison office is. So we need to explain to them it's like embassy. Yes. At the beginning, they said, what is liaison? What is liaison? Oh, it's like embassy. Just call it embassy. In order for us to illustrate to people, we use embassy. Because liaison office is from where you liaise to the government, lobby to the government that you want them to recognize you. But somebody comes and tell you, oh, I have opened embassy. Is that not a 419? You cannot open embassy anywhere in the world without recognition from that country or bilateral agreement from that country. When we say it, some people will come here and talk rubbish. Oh, why are you talking about this woman? So each other cannot, they are not scam our people. The money which is supposed to be going to the BLA, which some of the Umuokoko have used on social media. Oh, posting the work of BLA, yet you don't agitate for money to go to them. I can see them, the criminals. I can see all of you. And Almighty Chukwuka have determined that freedom will come within our own time, that nobody will scam our own people anymore. Nobody is going to 419 our own people anymore. I see all these very people coming back today. When Master Simon Ekpa dominated, they come, Simon, like the Ofogori. I don't want to call her name again. I remember when she was attacking Master Simon Ekpa, saying she's neutral. Imagine a bit over from neutral. When a majority, yeah, fix herself in that place, talking rubbish, all because of content and making money. I want to sit on top. Even if people dies, it doesn't concern you. You want to sit on top. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi. Very, very important that you know my name. And my name rings bell into your ear or your head. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, known as the Grace Seer, please. Preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. That is what I preach on this very platform. People must have conscience. You must have humanity in you. You must think about the freedom of the people before you disgrace yourself. Because the freedom of the people is number one. Very, very sacrosanct. Why can't we? Think about the freedom. We place the freedom of our own people above every other thing. But now you place your pocket above the freedom of the people. The people can go and buy. So far you are making 1 naira, 2 naira, getting from those who hated this very freedom dearly. It doesn't matter anything. Why must people complain? Because you are making money. It doesn't matter anything. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, known as the Grace Seer, please. Or the Sea of the Seer. Preaching nothing but the undiluted facts from the Elohim, from the temple of the Grace Seer. I would have allowed you to beat your own conscience. Tell yourself the truth. Master Simon Ekpa spent 8 months inside there. 8 months, in 8 months, what have you, all of you, been able to achieve? The Biafra government have been able to fly Finland, come back, fly Finland, come back. On social media, now our people are saying, no, they in charge, only for you to fly to Finland now. The PM have rejected all of you. You have fly to Finland. But before, she is busy. Oh, this woman is busy doing what? Those of you, oh, she went to lobby this, lobby that. Do you mean that during the time of Mazen Namdekan, we have not been lobbying? Those of you, oh, she went to lobby this, lobby that. Do you think that during Mazen Simon Ekpa, we have not been lobbying? So all the things that Mazen Simon Ekpa did, you will start afresh. Do you know the mentality of white people? They will look at you as if you are nothing. They will take you people as unserious people. They will say, forget about them. They will come back again. They are unserious. They fight against themselves. So you want the international community to use this to know us. Because of you all personal aggrandizement. Personal pockets. You have chosen your pocket against the freedom of your own people. And you want me to support you. Mpụta na social media ihe mma na-akọ ihe nna amaha. Master Simon Ekpa told us he have finished every diplomacy. Na ihe fọziri evu na Church of God bido preaching. The pastors of the Holy Mountain bido speaking in tongues. Let the anointing oil be flown to the evil spirit in order to deliver the evil spirits. Let the pastors of the Holy Mountain preaching the gospel increase in their own preaching and pursue the demonic counterparts who have built headquarters in the heart of the people that they have occupied. That's the only thing. And the pastors are willing. And this, I will continue to be loyal to the pastors. It's not easy to go through this hard time. They remain the same, despite the fact, how do you manage the mentality, the mental toughness? Your brother is spied, your mother is spied, your siblings are gone, your children kidnapped, your wife kidnapped, yet you remain strong. Or how do you manage this one? Our Pope, the Pope of Olontaburi, His Holiness Pope Butozo the First. Seeing that he controls men without money, yet he's too strong. From that little that the government of the government of the people give them. Because at a time in this very struggle, the government of the people, we are not getting anything. Or how do you manage the fact that Master Simon Ekpa, first time coming out, the people around him are the government of Biafra. Biafra Republic government in exile. Which means all the things that they have told us that they went to see Master Simon Ekpa, they discussed with Simon Ekpa is true. But we see one psychiatric woman telling us that they are lying. And then when Master Simon Ekpa comes out, she's nowhere to be found. Only for her to run, to go to Finland, to go and take picture. Chineke Pokwa Yoko, buy from here.